Alrighty, guys, we are gonna get ready to go here. Oh yeah. Thunder. Dun, dun, dun. My seat keeps getting loose and like it's starting to peel the leather is starting to peel off my seat. Kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to get a new seat soon. Gonna get a bigger bottle of water so I have one.
Marathon 85 said, Big Monday Day greetings, folded hands with massive news. I mean massive fucking news.
Oh yeah? Massive news. Massive fucking news. Hell yeah. What's up? Big Monday greetings. What's the news? I'm gonna move this camera just a little bit. I wanna kinda.
Okay, sounds like you're ready for it.
Oh, I am. Gotta get my heart rate going here.
My wife is making her return to the gym today, flexed biceps.
Oh, nice. Now, how long has it been? How long has it been for her? It hasn't been all that, like, it hasn't been too terribly long, but that's good news. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. So is she gonna be like with the weightlifting and stuff in the afternoon? Maybe get my heart rate up. Pulsoid. All right, there we go. So I'm just gonna kind of go with steady state ride today.
Dodzy
I don't think I'm gonna do
said,
anything crazy.
AM like a bull, bro. I be out here chasing red flags, I swear, haha.
I'm like a bull, bro, out here chasing red flags. What do you mean? Chasing red flags, dude. Dodgy just can't help himself. kicks his feet, dude. Puts the head down and fucking charges.
Dating is difficult, lol.
Yeah. It's been a while for me. But, yeah. Yeah, dude. Definitely can be. Sure.
Marathon 85 said, 5 or 6 months, yes, waits only for her. Dodzio Teach said, red
only,
flags, am out here in the circus, bro. Marathon 85 said, 3 sets only to start.
Oh my god, dude, my cats.
Eagle Scout
They've been
Survival
on
Tips
one today.
said, heya, taking a small break between lifts are
Hold on. My cat's gonna wake everybody in the house up. Chester, are you fucking serious, dude? All right, the cats are gonna be meowing at the hall. I'm just letting them in here. Everybody except for little Max, dude. Little Max, he's the only one that wants to hang out here with me today. Yeah.
Dodzio Teach said, going to play that song one day.
What song is that? Oh, did I have both things going? This one? Okay, this is kind of what I figured. I was like, I wanted to,
Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, how is everyone?
Doing good, Eagle Scout, how are you?
I'm good.
We are doing good.
Dodzio Teach said, sore I went skateboarding at 2 a.m. due to insomnia.
Oh, dude.
Eagle Scout Survival Tips
Midnight
said,
skateboards,
except now
huh?
I don't feel good, but oh well, lol.
Except now you don't feel good. Oh, that sucks, dude. That sucks, bro.
Right when I said that I started feeling a bit sick, god damn it. LOL.
Yeah. All right, hold on.
Dodzio Teach said, got back at 3 a.m. got the dog out of her cage and put her on top of my blanket so she could make me sleepy, haha.
The dog made you sleepy?
Said, nice.
Laying down with them. Up the blanket. Yeah, dude, I know. Animals can, you know, they're so cuddly, dude, you know?
But yeah, taking a small break between lifts are n.
Yeah. Rest time's important.
Dodzio Teach said,
important.
just stroked her to drift off.
Yeah, dude. Animals are great. I love them. I was, you know, our cats usually sleep in our bed with us, at the feet of our bed. And this morning I woke up like, I went to bed early last night, like 7, man. I woke up pretty early. And then Chunk was laying down at the foot of our bed, and little Max, dude, Max was all curled up right next to him,
my dog likes
cuddling with
right
Chunk. Chunk all acts like he
ball.
fucking hates him, you know, like in the day and stuff, and at nighttime, you know, lets him cuddle right next to him.
Marathon 85 said, at FC Commando heads up, I wonder able to make the 9:30 a.m. Pacific time workout. For us I just can't do it. 11:30 a.m. Pacific I can do.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the night, I do get off early today. Today's an early day. I mean, I can push it back a little bit. Don't matter to me. Don't make no difference to me. Just gonna be like the same kind of repeat from last week, really.
Whatever you decide.
Not really gonna be like changing much up. I think for the next month or so, we'll just stick to that plan and just like progressive overload. At least me, I'm just gonna. I liked last week. Last week was pretty good. The lifts we did were great. So I don't really see any reason to change shit, Like, I wanna just try and get stronger and see where we can go in 2 months or whatever. And then we'll get back
Eagle
into
Scout survival tips
cut
said,
mode and
BRB,
start trimming up, I
some
guess.
Raisin Bran. Maybe food will help me in my break. LOL.
Yeah, maybe food will help you in your break. Yeah, maybe, man. How long are you resting between lifts? Enough to eat a bowl of cereal? It's a long time. So for rest times, right? When you're resting, when you're working out, like power lifters and stuff, they'll sometimes rest upwards to 5 minutes or sometimes more, But that's because they're doing extremely fucking heavy lifts. And they want as much energy as they can coming into those lifts again. There's a ATP store in your body that's used for extreme energy, right? And these things kind of
when I'm back.
Bookman
2770.
They take about anywhere from about 3, anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes to fully replenish themselves, assuming, proper hydration and all that good shit. But, yeah, I mean, resting much longer than 5 minutes between sets is starting to get into the realm of not really, I don't think really recommended. But I don't know, man. I mean, I don't lift like that, because I can't get out of my own head. Oofman, what's going on? Got school in the morning? Nice. But yeah, I like to keep my optimal rest for me is somewhere between 1.5 minutes to 3, right? That's my perfect fucking window. After 3 minutes, I feel my body starting to go cold. I can actually you get this massive pump, right, in your muscles and your veins and things like that, right? But after time goes by, the pump kind of subsides, So I don't know. But there is probably such a thing as too much rest.
I'm excited for the gym.
You're excited for the gym? Nice. Hell yeah. Yep, we're doing legs today, Uthman. Okay, so you guys, this command is active, but it's got no volume right now. We are listening to Spotify for stuff. I want to try this though and see what happens. Here we go. We got some gym idiots to watch. New year, same body. Gym Idiots 2023.
Flirting with the gym staff after they thank you for putting the weights away is forever my vibe.
Look at this cat, dude, getting his gains, bro. Is he doing? What the fuck? That dude right there, he's got it, man. He's figured it out, bro. He's like, you know what? I spend like 5 hours in the gym a day.
It's Max.
You guys cannot not match. What the?
Eagle Scout
How does he feel
said,
like he did anything? I love watching these guys, dude. Look at him. Dude, he's so strong. He is so fucking strong, that guy. Look at that shit. He moved that bar. Like, here he is again, dude. Oh my God. There's this dude, they don't put enough weight on these fucking stacks for this man. You know? Look at him. Somebody needs to, he needed to add 45. Did you see that? And it just was not enough. I mean, I'm not really sure what I'm like. Where's the
75 said, "Hey Commando, I go to the gym, but I don't really wear a tank top because I feel like I will be judged, even though I won't."
Yeah, you know, whatever. I mean, Oofman, at your age, I don't think anybody's gonna be judging you like that, man. Come on, dude. Get the fuck out of here with your fake weights. Like, oh, man. Fake weights are so easy to spot. Like, the key to improving your leg press is by having 4 guys push it up when you add weight, you know? Like, you just have to have 4 guys all around the leg press pushing on all 4 corners harder than you do. That's the way you really get gains.
Bookman 2775 said, "Fake weights equals impress women with fake bodies."
Yeah, right? Pretty much.
Eagle Scout
I'd
Survival
say...
Tips said, at Bookman 2775 LUL.
This guy just got hit by a bus. Did you see that? Dude, oh my God. Bro. Some people, man. All right, let's see here. We gotta look them up. The best gym fails of
Bookman
22, right? Do they have?
Said, "Bro, my facial hair is coming back. I gotta shave it off again."
Yeah, get used to that, Oofman, you know? It don't stop. All right, we're gonna put another one in. Here's one. This is like, I don't think I've seen this one yet. I watch these gym fails all the time, so I've seen like most of these. So I'm trying to find some that I haven't.
Pellet rifle by Daisy.
Got something from a silent auction at a scout thing. Got a limited edition VSA pellet rifle by Daisy. Oh yeah, I think you were telling me about that the other day. You got, when did you get that? Like last Friday or something? Recently, right?
Because of bulking and because of growing.
Oh yeah.
Eagle Scout.
Heck yeah, Oofman. You know.
Said, "Oh, LOL."
You're coming into that age, man.
Saturday.
Junior, do you want to go lay down in bed, bud? if you're coming out here and you're gonna lay down and sleep, you may as well just go lay down in your bedroom. Yeah, it was Saturday. All right, cool. Yeah. Yeah, Oofman, you're just, you're at the perfect age to just grow, man. You're like, your body's just going to do it. There's not much, there's not really much that you can do at your age to like, you manipulate your growth, right? Like, you're just, you can like keep yourself strong, right? You know what I mean? But like, you're not going to put on a bunch of size. Your body's just gonna like use up all that nutrients to just like, create new bone mass, grow your organs, and, like all of this stuff is happening, well up into, you got a few more years.
Bookman 2775
13.
Said, I just realized that I'm still 13 and I'm thinking I'm 15.
That's right, Oofman. You got a couple more years. But, hey, there's nothing wrong with creating good habits, right? You know what I mean?
LOL.
And getting after it. Like, anything, as long as you're not like, getting chubby, right? You know what I mean? Because like, I see a lot of kids these days, and they're overweight, and it's pretty sad. It's not always the child's fault. It's not the kid's fault. Oftentimes it's the parents. You're not out there buying your own groceries at age 13, right? You know what I mean? So your parents are oftentimes making that decision for you at that age. And, you're not preparing your own meals and things like that. So, like when I see kids that are overweight, it's pretty sad, because it's like, it isn't their fault, and then you look at you do see their parents and you see their habits or the things they're throwing in their shopping cart or whatever, right? It's like, oh, okay, well, it all makes sense. No wonder. And then this is why we have people that don't know anything, because like, people like this, they're going to grow up, they're not going to know, they have no education, they've never been taught healthy, maybe they were somewhat blessed with good genetics and, they felt like they never had to do anything, but then all of a sudden they turned, 25 years old and now they fucking gain weight, right? And it's like, they wonder what happened, and they don't know.
Also,
and then,
not fully overweight, but like I always say, I don't care about my looks, I train for strength strictly.
Yeah. Well, you're also, you're training for strength, right? Yeah. You're a little bit older. You're past the age where Oofman's at, right? You're able to kind of like decide more what kind of food you're going to eat and stuff like that, right? Yeah, you're 19, right? Oofman's 13, so like a lot of stuff is completely out of his control at that age. And a lot of kids his age too, right? So, but, yeah, it's, our education system, right, like in school, doesn't really teach us good, healthy eating habits. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking back to when I was in school, nobody ever taught me shit about how to be healthy by eating food. It was like, I learned that shit in wrestling practice, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that wasn't like, I learned it from wrestling. My diet, my nutrition, the importance and the emphasis on that kind of shit strongly came from wrestling. My coach was a massive fucking diet dude. He knew a lot about nutrition, right?
Bookman 2775 said, I was going to ask for some advice. I have
streamed some gaming before. Yeah, but that's it. Yeah. Well, I don't know what kind of, I'm not sure, it depends on what you got. Do you have a gym at your house or what? Or are you just going to do mobile streaming? You can stream from your cell phone. pretty easy these days. A lot of people do it. That's how a lot of people that are in the gyms do it. They just use their cell phone, right? Some of them have like an extra phone, right? That way they can actually have like their phone, you know, and they'll just connect their extra phone to Wi-Fi or whatever, and stream from it, right? That way, you know, they can still be tied into chat with another mobile device or something like that. But if you started streaming on your phone, yeah. I started streaming on I started streaming from my Xbox. From the Xbox 360. You could stream to Twitch from the Xbox, right?
Eagle Scout survival tips.
And then so I started doing that. And then that was when I found Mixer.
Just let me know, man.
Right? And I was like, ooh, Mixer looks way better. I think Mixer was like a year or two, maybe 3 years old at the time. I can't remember, but they had been out for a little while, not very long, like a year, I think.
Hey, at Eagle Scout _
so I got in on Mixer, and that was pretty fun, man. I mean, return to stream. Christoph, welcome in, man.
Bookman 2775 said, at Eagle Scout _ survival _ tips. If
you need a mod or something,
know much.
help
I remember how to give mod, but that's it.
Help out.
Eagle Scout survival tips said,
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know much.
75, I can help out.
I don't even remember how to give mod. That's it. Yeah, you just like in your channel.
Some other things.
I think you just type like /mod at username, right? Or / or something. And then it'll give that person moderator status. You do the same thing with VIPs, right? But
Eagle Scout survival tips said, yeah. /VIP also.
Yeah, it's /VIP, yep.
Christoph said, THX VIP ranks.
Oh yeah, Christoph, absolutely.
Eagle Scout survival tips said, LOL.
Thinking of streaming tomorrow though? Nice, Bookman.
Bookman 27.
Nice. Do you have a gym at home, or do you go? You go to the gym, right?
Tomorrow though. Eagle Scout survival tips said, at Bookman 2775. Okay. Bookman 2775 said, at Eagle Scout _ survival _ tips. What time is it for you? Eagle Scout survival tips said, at Bookman 2775. It's 5:44 a.m. for me.
5:44.
Christoph said, most active streamer is Fico Commando.
You know, you might not be wrong there, Christoph. I mean, like on Pulsoid,
survival tips said,
I was the top 1%. You know, like Pulsoid heart rate for the heart rate stuff. All this, I'm the top 1% user. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm probably the top user.
Bookman 2775 said, I will start stream at 7.
At 7? Nice.
My time.
You're the same time me, right?
Eagle Scout survival tips said,
350 for you right now, right?
Today or tomorrow.
345, something like that.
What time is it for you? Bookman 2775 said, so it would be 9 for you. Eagle Scout survival tips said, at Bookman 2775. Okay. Bookman 2775 said, oh, it's Monday today. Yeah, later today I guess.
Now these are not
Christoph
gym fails.
said,
These are just...
movement is the healthiest and best thing in the world.
Dude, Kai Green, that guy's awesome, dude. That guy's a fucking animal. I'm pretty sure he's used some gear, but yeah, guy is just... His build is crazy.
Bookman2775 said, at @eaglescout_survival_tips thanks for the help. Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, at Bookman2775 NP. Bookman2775 said, you'll also be able to see me and hear what I sound like tomorrow. Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, at Bookman2775 LOL.
What the hell's going on, dude? She's just let loose, bro. Just like, you know, didn't give a fuck who was watching. Not quite sure what's happening here. Can't really see. Is he sleeping? Taking a nap? Whoa, buddy. He is training for the evening session. Dude, that man.
I almost passed out mid-bench press one day.
Oh, damn, dude, that sucks.
Said,
mechanical failure. Dang, dude. That fucking thing hit him right in the face. I swear the rope came back and smacked him in the teeth.
Not, I'm just joking.
That one guy, he's all doing like hip thrusts with a booty slap. This guy's got it. Another one of those guys that spends hours in the gym, you know, and doesn't get the results. Doesn't know why. Not a fucking clue, man. I was at the gym for like 4 hours today. Laying on that bench the whole time. Motherfucker. Oh, dude.
That's good.
You're saying when you can't even when you can't even manage the weight on your knees, like you probably got no fucking
Eagle
business
survival tips said,
trying to bench press it. Look at him. Ugh. Yeah.
2775 said, that old
see
dude
it, buddy.
reminds me of me.
That whole dude reminds me of me. Look at this guy. He's hyping himself up, dude. He's got this, bro. He's got this. Did you see how easy he put those things on his knees?
2775 said, I got
there is no option.
I can't even hold
but
them on
success. Okay, yeah. First, you know, half set into place. Just imagine, just think about the energy that is being output there. Now his fucking right arm is way tired. You're like, fuck, dude, I almost had it. Almost, dude. So close, dude. Just a little bit more training.
No title says to take a drink, motherfucker.
Fucking a little bit more.
PHS Psycho Commando.
Oh, yeah.
Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, I almost passed out mid-bench press one day and I was like, okay, way too damn early for me, LOL.
Yeah.
I had the bar all the way up and I was about to fall asleep.
I've never had that happen.
Like, nope.
Like, nope. I mean,
Bookman
I've been like super
2775 said,
undermotivated and, you know, not been able to find energy and things like that, but like actually like on the verge of passing out, nah, I don't think so. I can't do that. I couldn't do that.
Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, I had just woke up TBH.
Yeah, I just woke up.
I woke up and instantly went to the gym, no eating or anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I
was a
kind of do.
dumbass.
So I used to do that. We'd get up, but it's not like I get up and go straight to the gym, right? I would get up, go to the bathroom, drink my water, take my vitamins, take a pre-workout, or at least mix it up,
Thing is,
and then
I
we would
ride
go
my
to the
bike
gym.
gym.
But I wouldn't eat anything, right? And then we would just like, yeah, you ride your bike to the gym, okay, yeah. So I mean, you know, that little bit of like preparation and stuff like that is like very, you know, enough time to generally get the body to wake up and,
Yeah.
you know,
Bookman
not be so tired.
2775 said, I'm curious when I go to school in 3 hours is if anyone will notice my appearance change because of workout.
You know, I don't know.
Eagle Scout
I don't know
Survival
about
Tips
this
said,
soon. He did, you know,
2775
it's like,
who knows?
you know,
Bookman
you could
2775
train
said,
every single
I
day,
don't
right?
care, to be honest, I'm humble
Right?
about it.
You could take a picture of yourself like today, right? Look in the
Eagle
mirror,
Scout Survival Tips said,
train every
yeah,
single day
give it
for
time.
like 6 months, right? Looking at yourself in the mirror every single day. And it's going to be extremely hard for you or anybody else that sees you every single day to really like notice all the change, right? But if you stay consistent and you work out for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and then take another picture of yourself and compare the first picture to the second picture, you will find that the two pictures probably look quite different, right? Like, and I mean, changes can happen pretty quickly. You know, as a young person, you're just, you know, you're changing so quick,
I don't
right?
have any
But like
pictures of me except
the
quarantine.
daily visual things of looking in the mirror and stuff is sometimes hard
I
to
went from
notice,
fat
right?
to
Even
lean
for
build.
ourselves, right? So I went from fat to a lean build. Yeah, but not like
LOL.
overnight, right? You know, I'm sure that took a little bit of time, you know? I had some chunky and so want to hit at least 500 today. How long have we been up? For 40 minutes.
Yep, have been consistent with gym for 4 to 5 months.
Yeah. That's good.
Months.
See?
asterisk.
I mean, that's, you know, that's what it takes, right? It takes time, right? Like the overnight changes, it's not that they don't happen. It's just that they happen so small that you could never see them, you know?
Eagle Scout Survival
Not
Tips
until you
said,
compile a
"Just
bunch
keep
of
in
those
mind, if you're
on top of
trying
each
to lose
other
weight,
to make a
there is
large
a chance
change."
you will gain weight as muscle weighs more than fat per volume.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, well, he'll definitely be gaining some weight, I'm sure, as he grows.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, to look at, like, if you Google it, right, like a fat to muscle comparison, you can find some pretty good pictures, right, that show like a 1 pound slab of steak and like a
lot
pound of
people are
fat,
like, why am I gaining
right?
weight?
And like,
I should be
when you
losing
look
as
at
I'm
that,
working out and they don't
you're
think
like,
of it.
holy shit. It's really kind of like, it's interesting because
Bookman
You know, I don't think we
2775 said,
quite grasp
people at school called
just
me
how
Spider-Man
much
because I dressed as it
more
was for Halloween and I looked
volume
almost like a future
fat
Spider-Man
can take
actor.
up than muscle, right? Until
Me
you actually
asterisk.
kind of see it. And even when you do see it, you
Eagle
know,
Scout
you're like,
Survival
fuck,
Tips
dude.
said,
You go a little
Bookman
while and then you see it again and you're like,
2775
damn,
nice.
that's crazy. I mean, because I dress, so a lot of people are like,
Bookman
why am I gaining
2775
weight?
said, the
I should
bad
be
part
losing
is
as I'm
up.
working out. And they don't think of it, yeah. People at school call him Spider-Man because I dress
That
up.
name sticks with me
And
every
once
day.
Halloween, and looked almost like a future Spider-Man actor. Hell yeah. That name sticks with me every day. Hey, whatever. You know, I can think of a
Eagle
lot
Scout
worse things to be
Survival
called
Tips
than
said,
Spider-Man.
4 ads.
Than Spider-Man.
For me. Bookman 2775 said, 1 ad for me. Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, lucky, LOL.
Oh no. Lucky. Dude, one of you got 4 ads and one got 1. That sucks, dude.
Okay, I'm back, and I was once called He-Man by my scout troop.
He-Man. That guy's wishing that he
That
was
nickname
He-Man.
stuck for a while.
Did it?
Did I tell the He-Man story?
I don't think
Grammy
so.
heard.
I don't think I heard that one.
Remember asterisk.
Huh?
Bookman 2775 said, I haven't heard yet. Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, oh. Okay, story time.
Story time. Oh God. Dude. That guy literally took his hand off the fucking bar to push up off his knee. Keep calm and ego lift. Be right back. I gotta blow my nose.
There was a tote that someone in my scout troop had so full even the ex-marine couldn't carry it far. Well, I picked it up and carried it around 5 or so yards to the troop trailer like it was nothing. The whole time the kids kept saying okay He-Man and damn He-Man ECT. This was years ago. Bookman 2775 said, LUL okay He-Man.
He-Man. Yep. So full, even the ex-marine couldn't carry it far. Well, picked it up and carried it around 5 or so yards to the troop trailer, and it was nothing. The whole time the kids kept saying, okay, He-Man. And damn, He-Man. Oh, yeah.
Eagle
Oh,
Scout
boy.
Survival Tips said, they were amazed LUL.
They were amazed. Amazing. It's amazing. Yeah.
But yeah, that nickname stuck for a while, but I gave it to someone who picked me up just fine when I was at around 300 pounds.
Now you're He-Man.
Bookman 2775 said, kids get amazed at my school when I do clapping push-ups.
Oh, nice. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Clapping push-ups. Those are good. Those are challenging too, you know. It's something like not everybody can do. You gotta work on
Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, at
Now,
2775,
here's one for you,
I once
Oofman,
picked up a
okay?
40 pounds dumbbell with ease and
Clapping
people looked at
push-ups,
me
right?
like WTF.
but here you go. Push up
LOL.
and then
I couldn't use it though. Just pick
clap
it up.
behind the back. There you go. That's next level clapping push-up. Next level, Oofman. Push up.
Bookman 2775 said,
Oh yeah. It's possible.
Imma try it tomorrow.
Yeah. It's definitely like, you know, the next level one. It's a fun one to try. It's a fun one to try. A lot further for your hands to travel, you know? A lot bigger range of motion to move. What is this guy doing? Look at that fucking neck. Jesus Christ, man. His neck right here was just like, whoa. As long as your
Eagle Scout
push-ups don't look
Survival
like
Tips
that.
said, Dad Necto.
That neck, dude. I don't
Bookman
even know.
2775 said, bro benched 500 with his mech.
He might have at some point in time. This guy, bro. You guys all like, what the fuck?
Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, the guy is like WTF.
I know. Dude, this old man, he is trying, bro. He's trying to get in there and relieve some back pain. Like, you know,
Yeah,
he don't know, dude. He don't know what to do, bro. He's sick of life, sick of his back hurting. He's just trying whatever the fuck he can.
that guy was like fuck this.
Eagle Scout. Good. This guy's got that tote you were carrying.
When the scat failed. LUL.
He's practicing. He's practicing layover flights, you know. And he's got to run
Bookman
from fucking flight to flight on the
2775
airport,
said,
dude.
He-Man.
Uh-oh.
LUL.
What is this guy trying to do, dude? Okay. Now that just looks like fun. I'm not gonna lie. I would do, you might come in the gym and catch me doing something like that. I'm just saying.
And that's playing around.
If there's no resistance bands anywhere around and I'm dangling from the Smith machine doing that,
Bookman
that's
2775
what happens.
said, I need those push IPS. Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, LUL.
Yeah. No more resistance bands. I probably have them all. Look at this, huh? Marathon. You know, so I figured out what was up with my playlist thing and why I couldn't add songs to it. It's because it was an old playlist from an old account, so I had to like take that playlist and make it my own playlist. And so now I'm able to add new songs to it. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, there's one playlist that I have that I really like all the music in, and I haven't been able to add songs to it, and I haven't really looked into it until yesterday, and I figured it out. So I fixed one of the playlists, and I added your songs into it. So now they're in one of my playlists. It was such an easy fix, too. I was just like, God damn, dude. Some of the things that drive me crazy are like,
have you took down
you know, they have the
Christmas
simplest
tree?
fixes, but like, it's just a matter of just like focusing my brain long enough to get it done. Plus, I uploaded all my stuff to YouTube. God, it's such a pain in the ass to do that. Like, from Twitch to YouTube, yeah, good, dude. It is not. I still have to go through and kind of like, some of the videos got like denied because it heard there's some copyright claims that can't be. So I have to go in. But YouTube's great, man, because they warn you of this stuff, and they give you options to go in and take it out, or replace that portion with a different song,
Bookman 27
or something. Right? It's really nice.
Amen. I'm broke. Double frowny face.
Well, the SR Oofman is for the videos, right? We're not actually hearing that. The Spotify song requests for channel point rewards is what is being playing the music. I'm broke.
Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, Welp.
Here's another. Oh, what's going to happen here? I wonder. I don't think I have. Dude. Uh-oh. What? Dude.
Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, Adukman 2775 hey.
Oh my God. Fuck it, dude. We're going to do 2 lifts at once, okay? We're going to do a squat and a deadlift. Superset? No. In the same rep. It's going to work. Squat deadlifts. Dude, I love how he got mad at his, like, I swear, that guy got mad at his spotter. He was like, bro, what the fuck, man? That guy could have got mad at his spotter, but it was just 2 metal bars. So,
Bookman 2775
dude, I feel like that one
that
broke.
would be me squatting LUL.
That one like actually broke. That like the whole entire. Oh my God. Guys, like, ladies, look at me. Look at what I have to offer. Okay.
Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, Welp. Bookman 2775 said, again I need that hip exercise. Eagle
Oh,
Scout
see,
Survival
that
Tips
was
said,
the opposite,
LUL.
bro. That was a chick, like, that was like the chick's version of what that guy was doing. Did you see? I know you guys saw it. She was riding that ball.
I didn't see it.
Oh my God, dude. Dude, okay. You're lucky.
I wasn't paying attention.
Check it out. We'll get it back to it. Somewhere. Okay, there was the guy. Okay, check it. We're going to check form. Okay. This is the man version. Okay. Good form. Excellent. Ladies are impressed. Right? Not this guy. Not this one. I think it's after this. Just wait. You'll know when you see it. One more. One more. I went back a little bit far. It's all right, though. Just keep watching. There you go. See that, Eagle Scout? Boom.
WTFLUL. Bookman 2775
I don't know if I've ever seen it the other way around. Like, oh man. Oh,
Eagle Scout
bar
Survival
broke.
Tips said,
That bar
to ride the
broke.
balls, I guess LUL.
Dude, that's the second bar that broke in this video.
Had to say it
What?
like that. Bookman 2775 said,
Time-
that sounds wrong.
Time to ride the balls, I guess.
LUL. Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, at Bookman 2775 it was meant to.
Whoa!
Bookman
Oh, dude.
2775 said, melon tomato tomato loudly crying face person running garlic melon.
Dude, these gym fails are cringe-worthy sometimes, man.
Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, that must have hurt.
Oh! Snap!
Bookman 2775 said, ouch. Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, straight to the dome.
Oh, dude. All right. Trying to look for another one. Oh!
Mom Boss Lady said, morning.
Mom, boss lady!
Eagle Scout Survival
Good
Tips
morning.
said,
Title says
come
to
on.
take a drink, motherfucker. At
Oh, yeah.
PHS Go Commando.
At Mom Boss Lady morning.
How are you doing, Mom, boss lady? Let me see something here. I'm gonna make that just a little bigger.
Bookman 2775 said, at Mom Boss Lady Helly. Hello. Mom Boss Lady said, I'll let you know when I wake up face with tears of joy.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know how I feel when I wake up. Yeah. Oh, see, Oofman, he tried it. Don't do that when you try it, okay? I don't want to hear about any of that. That one, he tried that push-up. Ah!
Bookman 2775 said, wait, I didn't see.
All right, here. Let's show you. All right, here it is. He's gonna do it in just a minute. He's gonna try that behind the back hand clap push up. See? that can happen, Oofman. So be careful. He wasn't explosive enough with that.
Eagle Scout Survival.
He should have started with a regular
Face
clapping
plant.
push-up.
Bookman 2775 said,
I have quick hands. I hope so. I hope you have quicker hands than that guy.
I might get it.
Yeah, I mean, look. I don't know. That guy
Eagle
just
Survival
like
Tips said,
I've done it before and I haven't made it and I don't hurt myself like that, right? Like I don't
Priceless said,
do
I
a
wish
fucking
it was
face plant.
possible to mute certain users.
To mute
Mom Boss Lady
certain
said,
users.
just because I've been awake 2 or 3 days / nights doesn't mean I'm coherent face with tears
What do
of
you mean,
joy.
like on Twitch or what? Yeah, that would be kind of interesting. Just trying to think of like how they would be able to do anything like that at all. You know, that would be a pretty complex thing. Is this a fail? Where's the fail? There was no fail, dude. That was. Oh, that's a fail.
Bookman 2775 said, I count
it as a win. I think that one was a win. I don't think it was a fail. They just like to stick those ones in there, you know? Look at this guy. Throw that head back. That's what it's all about. Oh. Just out for a morning stroll on the treadmill in the gym. Safest place to go for a jog.
Eagle Scout
And you get hit by a
Survival
fucking
Tips
car.
said, okay, that guy looked like me with my Tourette's. Throwing the head back.
Throwing the head back with Tourette's. Maybe that's what was going on, dude. Maybe he wasn't actually lifting. He was just having an episode, right? He was actually like getting ready for his lift, and then he's like, "Oh shit, wait." All right, fuck it. I'm just gonna go with it. We'll use this as a warm up.
75 said, Bro Car said you forgot to drink your shake.
Oh. Like, if that chick would have been able to let the bar roll all the way over her, she almost could have played it off like she meant to do that.
Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, okay, back to bench I go. I almost forgot to. LOL.
Oh, bro. Your head is not...
Mom Boss Lady said, just goes to show. No one pays attention no matter walking or driving.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't. I know. I always like... So there was a time, there have been
Eagle
a couple
Scout Survival
times.
Tips said,
One time I saw a car go through
what happened?
the front of like a 7-Eleven or something, right? You know what I mean? Like a car just like, instead of going backwards, they went forwards. And then I've seen this happen a few other times where cars have like hit walls and stuff, you know? And like, I always get really leery, right? Like when I'm walking in front of a car in a building and that car is running and there's people in it, because like you just never know, man. You never fucking know what the hell somebody's thinking. Are they thinking? Do they have their car in reverse?
Bookman
Are they about to pull forward and hit the
2775
fucking
said,
wall and kill
"Bro,
you?
that guy's
Like,
running
you
was
know,
funny."
it's kind of scary, man. That's a bad spot. I really, every time I find myself in that situation, I am very, very cautious about it. You know, I mean, anytime I find myself in any kind of position where I feel like I can get pinched, you know, like in that way, I don't like it, right? I'm like always kind of like, where's my fucking escape? And God, people are crazy though, you know, you just don't know. You can't trust people. People can't be trusted. They can't be trusted. I'm going to stretch out a little bit. We hit our 500 calories.
Mom Boss Lady said, "Well, that's why I say if you see me driving."
Yeah.
Stay out of the tree's face with tears of joy.
Stay out of the trees. Yeah. That's what we said that one time. Somebody, I think it was my brother or my sister, got their license or their permit, and we were like, I was giving them shit.
Eagle
Like,
Scout Survival Tips said,
They're
"At
going to be
Mom Boss Lady
driving. Stay off the sidewalks. Like,
Okay, back to lifting.
stay off the sidewalks. We got a new driver on the roads. Yeah. My kid, my oldest, he needs to go in and get his permit. He's like, I'm not sure if he actually really wants to, you know? I don't know. I mean, he's studied. I got to schedule, just schedule an appointment, you know, and then just give him a deadline. Be like, all right, this is what we're doing. We're going to be going in to take your driver's test on this day at this time. Study. I think that's what needs to happen now. Now the first of the year's here, they're back to school. Everything's back to normal. We're done with the
"I
holidays.
don't drive my license 24 YRS ago. We'll never get them back."
Yeah, you don't drive 24 years ago? Yeah. I mean, thankfully, you know, there's a lot of places and we don't have to, you know, like you could, depending on where you're at. Like for me, not being able to drive would be absolutely crippling, right? Like I would I don't know how I would be able to do it, right? Like I have to drive. If I was like in a place like Portland or something like that, right? Or maybe even in Salem, right? Like the right area, you know, things can be close enough. But like where we're at here, we're like out in the fucking country. The closest store is like about a half a mile away, right? So
Because of
most
the
of the
seizures,
stores,
DR pulled mine.
because of seizures, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's unfortunate. But, you know, I mean, it would suck to have a seizure while you're driving and then go run off the road and hit somebody and, you know, kill somebody or injure somebody or, you know, something like that. I mean, that would just be like, that would suck, you know? And it's like, that's rough.
Bookman 2775 said, "Yeah."
Do you still have seizures, like, quite often? Is it like an epileptic thing? Or,
"Hey Commando Emma, get off, I'm kinda tired and I got school."
Oofman, have a good one, man. Thank you for hanging out. I will
See
catch
ya
you
later.
later. Have a good day.
Mom
Have a
Boss
good
Lady
time at the
said,
gym.
"Another reason we don't have a vehicle. Yeah, especially here lately." Yes, sir.
Yeah, you do. So, and is it epileptic seizures?
I have a late onset of epilepsy.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't really know much about epilepsy, you know, like just kind of what I've read. I had a friend in high school who had it, and he would get seizures, epileptic seizures. There's a girl at work that actually had, she's young, and she just got hired, and just before the end of the year, she had her very first seizure. And then she had one at work the other day, and that's kind of scary because this is a whole new thing to her. You know, that was her second seizure that she's ever had. You know, so she's all freaked out, right? Like, she doesn't know what the hell's going on. She's going to the doctor and getting things looked at, and like, I gotta say, that'd be pretty scary. I'm in Oregon, so I don't know how things are like where you are, but pot here is legal. And there's a lot of people, a lot of stories that I've heard of people using CBD and not THC, like not the psychoactive side of it, but like CBD, even for like kids and stuff like that. And it really like helps with their epileptic episodes and stuff. Sometimes to the point where people say they take CBD and they never have a seizure again. You know, as long as they maintain their CBD dosages and stuff. Really pretty interesting effects that it has on epilepsy and seizures and that kind of stuff. The CBD side of the plant is very, very promising for treatment of those kind of things, you know. I think as soon as it becomes, it really needs to become federally okay, right?
Sometimes I can tell when one coming on.
Yeah.
If I'm under a lot of stress, thanks to no thanks, to family members. Mine wasn't that bad till about 2 months ago.
Huh. So, I mean, just kind of like reducing stress, you know, probably making sure, you know, the diet, there's got to be some diet tricks too that would work, huh? I know that like, with a lot of like, disabilities and stuff, sometimes the keto diet can actually be a pretty good option for that. Now, I'm not sure how this works with epilepsy and that kind of stuff. It's more of like, you know, learning disabilities and that kind of thing. It really helps the brain to function right, you know, like, and a lot of these people are, their brain is, you know, the coconut oils and all these oils and stuff like that are just like such great fuel for the brain. And for whatever reason, you know, the keto diet works really good for a lot of these disabilities that people have. And I wonder if like higher fat content would be a better thing for somebody with epileptic seizures. I don't really know, you know, I have no idea really what like the cause is behind this kind of stuff, or like what kind of things that can be done to help suppress them and ease them, you know? I really don't know. It's never been something that I've had to deal with personally myself, you know? I've only ever known a few people who've suffered from it, you know? So never even really been around it much. But God, I would hate it. You have my sympathy. What's that? Let's see here. We got to this stretch.
As far as can recall, I've never been told about diet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just kind of like that, you know, that something, right? There's something's off. Something's out of whack, out of balance, you know? Something causes it. We're all so fucking different, you know? Like me and my wife were talking about the things we always talk about this kind of stuff, you know, just the differences that people have and how we're all just so fucking different. And like, I mean, I honestly really, you know, like there is no normal, right? You know what I mean? Like normal isn't really a thing. You know, there, as far as like when you look at a person, there's nobody's really fucking normal. We're all completely fucking different, each one of us. And I mean, the way that we process information, the way that our minds work, you know, the way that dopamine affects us in our brain and doesn't affect us and affects another person completely differently. I mean, like there's so many things that are just completely unexplained, right? And like, you know, we have to have a reason, like as humans, right? We're so curious and we have to have a reason behind everything, you know? And so like, it's like, we just I don't know. We have to find reasons for everything. No head trauma, no nothing. Just, yeah, that's this thing with this girl at work too. She's like, I don't know her whole story, but apparently from what I've understood, it's all brand new and there's not really many reasons why it should happen. And I've heard this story time and time again, you know, with other people as well. And no,
Eagle
we're
Scout
just
survival
mysteries,
tips
right?
said,
We're never going to figure it all out.
By stress.
Has one's induced by stress, yeah. Yeah. some kind of weird chemical imbalance in the brain or something, you know, like that happens during a particular time.
There's epilepsy on both sides of my family.
Okay.
Uncle Larry 74205 said, this right here is what makes the stream awesome. It's not just working out but also life stuff too.
Uncle Larry, thank you, man. Yeah, I just like to talk, dude, and think and
Eagle Scout survival
hear
tips
things.
said,
And
at Uncle Larry 74205 yet.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what, like, epilepsy is a weird thing. I don't think we quite, it's one of those things that I feel like we have never really quite fully understood as humans, as a society. I mean, the same goes with so many things that are affected from the brain, right? The brain is like such a mystery, but yet it decided that it was the smartest thing on this fucking planet. You know what I mean? Like, how is that for fucking fact? Like, you know, our brain, the thing that, you know, it's labeled itself the most smartest thing to exist, and there is no argument against that, right? Because like, it comes from our brain. That thought in itself, dude. But we don't even understand how we work. You know, like we can't even figure that out. But like, our brain is the smartest thing to exist.
I go to my neurologist today. He may up my dosage or change meds entirely.
Yeah, a neurologist today, he may up the dosage and change meds entirely. Yeah. Epilepsy would be an interesting thing to kind of, I don't know, I mean, I think it's been a baffling thing for doctors for a long time, you know? I mean, how much of you know, how much of the elimination of pot do you think, like CBDs and hemp and that kind of stuff? Because like hemp used to be the number one source for food for cattle and livestock and stuff like that. Hemp was loaded with CBD. CBD, we're now finding, has great cancer preventative properties and even fighting and suppressive abilities, right? Like, so like when they took that out of our options for being able to be fed, right? You know, food for our cattle. Now they no longer get to have CBD, so we no longer get CBD because we got the CBD through them, through their consumption of CBD product. Then we would eat the meat, and then we would get CBD, right? Like hemp and things like that have been around for a really long time. It isn't anything new, you know. Hemp goes back far back. But, you know, there's a lot of people out there, a lot of graphs and charts and people. And I don't know, I'm not saying this is what I think, but like, if you look at some of the charts that people have put out, the graphs almost line up perfectly with like the rise of cancer and other illnesses and things like that. And like the removal of like hemp and that kind of product from our food strain, from our cattle's food strain and stuff like that. But at the same time, we have also made great technological advancements and are able to identify various strains of cancer now and other things like that that we weren't able to do in the past. So like people dying in the past, they just died. It wasn't called cancer, it wasn't called this, it wasn't called that, right? Now when people die, there's an autopsy or something is done and they are given a cause of death, right? You know what I mean? That is oftentimes like whatever, right? They just died
Eagle
to
Scout
us, but
Survival
like
Tips said,
we're
yeah.
figuring out that it was cancer, right? The mic is cancer!
Bowser Big Bean Burrito said, the mic is cancer moist Kate
He
Sif.
says, is it? Oh my God.
Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, well,
It is fucking cancer, dude. I had that mic on over there. God damn.
Mom Boss
didn't
Lady I
realize
said,
that this mic
once
was
my
on
body gets
back
used to the
there.
meds, it no longer helps. I have an extremely high tolerance for meds. Meaning doesn't matter what it is, it stops
can't hear me
working and
now?
or I can take a good amount and it doesn't affect me.
What do you mean? How can you not hear me? It looks like I'm talking. Like I can see my voice going on the thing.
Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, can't hear you. When you stood I didn't hear you well.
Oh yeah, I was probably just...
Mom Boss Lady I said, I can
It's
hear
hearable,
you.
but barely. Well, my mic was cancer, so...
Eagle Scout Survival Tips
I
said,
had to do it.
it's hearable but barely.
I had to do it.
Oh. Mom Boss
Wonder
Lady I
what's going
said,
on, though. Why-
I hear
like, it
you just
doesn't
fine.
feel like it's picking up very well. Welcome to my audio nightmares, right?
Eagle Scout Survival Tips said,
Welcome to the
must be
audio
my end.
nightmare. It is really kind of an audio nightmare around here too.
But I can hear the music just fine.
You can hear the music, just not me. Oh. Well, let's see here. We're about done anyways. We're done with the workout. I mean, I burned my calories. I'm gonna log this.
I don't know
exercise,
what's
too.
going on my end.
Let me
Bowser
try
Big
this
Bean
mic.
Burrito said, why we have YouTube and Spotify playing at the same time. The Tayo 2 up to some.
Yeah, well, you're not hearing Spotify or you're not hearing YouTube.
Mom Boss Lady I said,
we're just
your
watching
volume
Jim
to me
Fails
is just
and
fin.
stuff. So,
Eagle Scout Survival Tips said, okay.
okay, hopefully this. There we go. I think this mic is the better one. Is this mic still cancerous? See, I was watching Jim Fails while I was riding.
The cancer mic had no problems on my end.
The cancer, but I look. Yeah, I think it's weird how that works because like
Bowser Big
I
Bean
know
Burrito said,
like Priceless.
he fixed the
There was
mic.
one time where like Bowser told me that the mic was going shitty.
Moist Kate
And
Sif.
Priceless said he couldn't hear it. I turned on my stream and I couldn't hear it, but then when I turned it on my phone and I held my phone really close to my ear, I could hear it. And it's like a fucking high-pitched dog whistle noise that happens. And like, I think it might depend on the speakers
Yes.
that you're listening from, right?
Eagle
you know what I
Scout
mean?
Survival
but like,
Tips said,
it's
oh.
it's hard. It's very faint, but it's there. It's there, and I think maybe if you don't like on headphones, it's probably amplified big time. And like, because I know one time Belissa was bitching about it too. She's like, "This is terrible," and I mean, look, I don't know what to do, man. I mean, I like the mic will work fine, and then it stops. And I don't know because all I see is this bar that happens, and it's like I need to just go in and like reboot the actual microphone software real quick, and that fixes it, and it's fine. Sometimes it gets to a point where I have to actually go and unplug the fucking microphone from the USB, and like just reset the whole fucking system, but that's
Mom
usually
Boss
not
Lady
the
I
case.
said, oh better not let me hear a dog whistle LOL. The high-pitched noise kills my ears.
Yeah, the high-pitched noise kills your ears. Yeah, That's what happens with my mic sometimes. It just, I don't know. It doesn't, not everybody hears it though.
Eagle
And
Scout
it's weird.
Survival Tips
Like I
said,
said, I couldn't
I
hear
have
it on one of my
heightened hearing
computers, but then
also.
when I listened on my cell phone, I could hear it, right? But only when I put my phone like really close to my ear. And then it only happens like when I talk, right? When I talk, it'll like have this like hum behind it. And it's like almost like a background noise, but it's bad. It's bad. It's pretty bad. So I appreciate you guys telling me when it happens, because like I said, I don't know, dude. I don't know, right? Like
Mom Boss Lady said, I can hear a dog whistle, it's bad.
mm-hmm. Yeah, dog whistles are bad. I hate them too. I can hear them too. My wife is the same way, but she's even more sensitive to that kind of stuff than I am. Like, she'll hear things. Dude, there was one time we heard something. We're like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And like, finally I heard it, and then we're like, okay. And then it was like, all I could hear was this hum. And it was like some like electrical power
Eagle
block
Scout
or something,
Survival
you know,
Tips
was
said,
like humming.
I have very sensitive hearing, so I'm surprised I don't hear it.
What the hell is going on here? Yeah, trying to track down those noises sometimes. When you hear them like out in your house or something, you know, and like something starts like to hum, and you can hear it, but you don't exactly know what it is. Like electrical things, you know, they can do that sometimes. They make noise, man. I remember I used to drive by. They had these power lines that hung over this road, and every now and again on the days where they would have like a lot of power, the lines would be really really low, and they would actually like stretch out, and they would sag way down to the ground, like right close to the ground, and they were above the road. And when you drove underneath these power lines, dude, you could fucking hear the hum of the electricity. It was just like, just this like weird sound. And it was these fucking cables making noise, dude. It was electricity running through these cables. It's crazy. And then on like days where there wasn't as much power being used, like the lines would be like sucked up tight, and they would be more straight. It was crazy, man. It was just one of those long span power line things, and those things are loud.
Mom Boss Lady said, but if you are not face to face with me or in the same room, you can forget about me understanding what you have said. I can hear, but I can't make out what you've said.
If you're not face to face with me in the same room, you can forget about me understanding what you said. I can hear, but I can't make out what you said. Yeah. Let's see. I'm 41 years old, so like, I'm trying to think of like, I still hear pretty good, right? My hearing hasn't really seemed to go, which is kind of surprising, because I've been around a lot, the loud noises and stuff like that, like a lot, you know, in my life. I worked construction, and, you know, the power tools, skill saws, jackhammers, you know, you name it, I operated it. And it's all loud, you know, backup buzzers, forklifts, and cranes, and this, you know, so we were around loud shit all the time. But my eyes, right? Like, I've always had really good vision, but I think that, like, that's one of the things. Like, I can still see fine, and I can still read, and I can still read words and this and that. Like, everything is fine. I don't have a problem seeing anything, but like, it feels like it's fading. You know what I mean? Like I can't see as far as I used to see, and like looking at like tiny little things like real close. You know what I mean? Like I can't quite focus
Hubby
on them
gets so mad when
the
he's
same
in the
way
kitchen
that I
and says
used to be
something
able
to me, and I'll say, huh?
Everything used to be
Or
really
what?
crisp. I used to see
And he'll
things
have to
really, really
repeat
far
himself.
away, and I could get really close in and see things too. And like, it didn't really matter. Hubby gets so mad when he's in the kitchen and says something to me. I say, huh?
Eagle Scout Survival Tips said,
He'll even repeat
IGTG.
himself. I gotta go. I would see you tomorrow, Eagle Scout. Have a
See
good one,
why
or later
later,
today, or
everyone.
whatever. Peace out, man. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for the chit chat. But yeah,
Mom
so
Boss
my
Lady
eyes.
said,
That's the one thing that I
hopefully this
noticed.
year I can get my new glasses.
Yeah. But I don't feel like it's bad enough for me to get glasses yet. You know, like, I mean, I should probably honestly go in and get my eyes checked. I haven't had them checked for years, since I was like in my 20s probably, because it hasn't been a problem for me, you know? it's never been an issue. It's never been something I've had to worry about. It's never ever been a problem until the last, couple years that I've been noticing this. Not that it's been like affecting my ability to see or read anything like that, or like I'm worried I'm gonna like crash into something because I can't see. It's not like that, but yeah, fucking getting old, huh? My body aches. I have broken scar tissue in this shoulder, pins and plates and screws in my right ankle. Getting old's no fun.
One reason I don't watch TV, there's too much trash on, and then the reason I can't really see the wording on the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually just watch YouTube. Like if there's a topic or something like that that I want to look into, right? Or most of the stuff that I watch is purely out of like my researching purposes, Occasionally we'll watch a movie, but a lot of times I just fall asleep, right? I just can't. We tried to watch Puss in Boots yesterday. I fell asleep. I was out like the 15th movie started, 15 minutes, I was out. Took a nap, 2.5 hour nap yesterday. So I have a hard time staying up for movies. But let's see, what was the last show? Like the last show that I watched, I think might have actually been like Stranger Things, the third season of Stranger Things. Whenever that came out, I watched it. I kind of got hooked on Stranger Things. But other than that, I haven't really watched much. Nothing new. Nothing really new. When we have Netflix, I just don't ever find myself watching it.
Marathon 85 said, okay, been lurking like a bad voyeur, lol, was checking in on my dad.
Oh yeah? How's he doing? You said he was kind of like little under the weather. Is he getting better?
I said, I have a rod and 2 screws in my right leg from a spiral break from rollerblading with my daughter. January 25, 2001.
Yeah, that's no fun. Let's see, let me show you. Hold on, let me change I don't know what camera we're gonna get here.
Marathon 85 said, he's doing good. I think he's doing a bit better, not quite as many Ajna attacks.
Well, that's good. Look at this. Okay. See, here's what my ankle looks like. That's all the hardware that I have in mine. Let's see here. Yeah, this is like look at that thing. That's right after I broke it. My foot was backwards. I put my foot the right way. Okay. My foot was backwards and it felt really weird. Yep. I'm all fucked up.
Mom Boss Lady said, OWIE. Bet it lets you know when storms are moving in, and the cold weather kills you.
Not so much. Honestly, like, I thought that was going to be a problem, but it really wasn't. Like, This is before surgery, I think. This is my foot like right before. Wait, what is it? I don't know what this is actually, dude. Damn. Oh. Yeah, that was this must be after. This is after we got okay, I think this is actually like they had to change my cast. They did the surgery.
Can I say something kind of funny?
Yeah. Then they had to change my cast because it was so swollen, and so I think this is when they changed my cast because it was still really really swollen up.
Marathon
That is
85 said,
Jaden Jr.
okay, I have to go. I will see you this afternoon. You start whenever you want, it's all good, but we will not be until at least 2:15 p.m. EST.
Okay, yeah, I'll probably just kick it off a little later then, and then just kind of chill out and mess around, and
Mom Boss Lady said,
we'll
your toes, foot looks like my hubby's, his feet are bad swollen.
yeah, when they were, yeah, I mean this right here, my toes don't normally look like that. These ones,
Marathon 85 said,
like
okay, cheers.
all of them are swollen because I came down and I kicked the concrete like with the top of my foot and bent my foot backwards like that way, you know? My foot went "Yoop," and flipped around. And so everything like yeah,
Mom Boss
it
Lady
was not a
said,
fun
ow.
it was not a fun break. Let's see. Oh. But yeah. So that's my ankle. Here's the, let's see if I can show you the way that it broke. You can kind of see how it broke, right? Like this bone here. These pictures are kind of bad, but it was pretty hammered. We got broke right here, and then right here. It was definitely a bad, and that's like from the side. This bone was like splintered all the way up. Luckily, I didn't damage any of my tendons or any ligaments or anything like that, which was like my one saving grace, really. Like honestly, it was. It was the one thing that kept me from being like completely like into like a massive recovery time, you know, like because I didn't damage ligaments, I didn't damage tendons. The only thing that needed to heal was the bone, and then we just had to recover, right? So like it was, if I would have torn a ligament or a tendon or something like that, like my recovery time would have been more like a year. You know, like it would have been a lot fucking longer. It was only like 3 to 5 months of recovery, right? After I got my cast, I got from the time that I broke my leg, I think I was probably running like maybe 6 months later, right? Within 6 months, I think I was actually running again. So, you know, it sucked. It was bad. It was terrible. Something I would never ever want to go through again. But hey, here we are. Can't take it back now, can I? Can't take it back now, can I? All right, you guys. I think we're gonna find somebody to raid, and we will. I gotta get ready to go to work. It's about that time. See who's online. We got in the fitness category. We got BitLife.
Looks like a spiral break a little lower than mine. Bigger bone broke close to my ankle, smaller bone close to my knee.
Okay, yeah. Yep. Yeah, it was a painful one. I remember the night after like the night after my surgery. I remember that too. I remember going in for my surgery,
Oh
and I
yeah,
remember them telling me, you know, they did all this stuff where they made me like cleared my throat out and all that stuff, made me breathe all this crap in, and like, and then they told me, okay, you know, we're gonna give you this. I want you to count backwards from 10. I remember making it to like 4, right? Like I made it to like 4, and then I remember seeing lights above my head, right? Like I remember kind of like seeing lights and stuff, and then I remember getting fucking stabbed in the back of my leg. Like I remember it. I remember the way that it felt. I remember it all. I remember trying to jump, but I couldn't. Like I couldn't do anything because I was like I was out. You know what I mean? And like, but I remember them giving me that like local shot in the back of my knee, and that was the one to make my leg go numb. And that was the last thing I remember. Then when I woke up, apparently I don't really remember waking up, but I woke up swinging, and it took like 5 or 6 people to like calm me down. I was really pissed off. I was super upset. And like they came out, they got my wife, they told her, they're like, he's pretty mad. They're like, it's pretty common, but he was he's one of the worst that we've had in a while. Like, of course. So I was fucking extremely pissed, and like just it's weird, right? It's weird being like having to wake up from surgery, and like, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird feeling, you know. And that night we went home, and it was like every like 10 or 20 minutes, right? I would just get this like wave of pain that would hit me in my ankle, and I was I was fucking screaming in the middle of the night. I couldn't fucking sleep.
it didn't hurt
Like,
till they were twisting my foot to line up with my knee.
bad.
That didn't feel too good.
Did it hurt?
I
It
never
didn't
really
hurt
had too much pain. Now
till
I
they
do
were
face with
twisting
tears
my
of joy.
foot to line up with my knee. That didn't feel too good. I never really had too much pain. Now I do. Yeah, see, I never went through that, because when I broke my ankle, my foot was backwards, and the first thing I did was grab my foot and spin it around, right? So like I grabbed my foot and I put it straight. When I went into the ER, they didn't do shit. They just like they like braced my leg the way that it was. And they gave me some morphine, and you know, and I don't think they actually ever did anything. They like looked at my foot, and they decided that they weren't gonna fuck with it. They were just gonna let it sit until surgery, right? It was like the thing that needed to happen. They like made sure that nothing was damaged in there, and no internal bleeding or whatever the fuck they got to look for. You know what I
Sandoval
mean? But
for
like,
Christian said, "Good
yeah,
morning."
it was Sandoval. Welcome in, man. How you doing? But yeah, I never really went through any of that stuff. When I went into my surgery, they just knocked me the fuck out, and that was it. Right? Knocked me out, cut me open, screwed me
Mom Boss
together,
Late I said,
stitched me
DR
up,
still
put a
didn't
fucking
line it up
cast
right,
on,
so when I set
and
my
it
foot
was
straight
like
up,
2
my knee
days
turns
later that we
inward.
went back to the doctor, and I was like, I can't do this. I'm like, I can't have this. My foot felt like it was too high, right? Like my foot felt like it was jammed way up, and I feel like it was, right? Like I went in and I was talking to them. They didn't want to give me another cast, but I was like, no, you fucking have to. Like you have to give me another fucking cast. I will go fucking crazy if you leave me in this thing, dude. I like, you don't understand. I'm not sitting here in front of you just because I like, if I could, I would leave the fucking cast on, but I fucking can't, dude. There's a reason I'm here in front of you right now, doctor. Like, and you know, it was like it took a minute for me to argue my point to him, but finally he did, and he gave me another
I
fucking
got a
cast.
walking
I was
boot.
not gonna leave there without
No
another
cast
fucking
at all.
cast. Like there, yeah, you got a walking boot, no cast at all. I had to have a cast. I got a walking boot when I was done afterwards. I still actually have it, and it's come in handy quite a few times, you know, because I've hurt my ankle. My wife has hurt her ankle. My wife's mom hurt her ankle. So we've used, the boot's been used quite a bit. It's a super handy thing to have around. They fit both feet. you know? Yeah. But I remember trying to take the first step in the boot. That was really painful. That did not feel good at all. First steps in the boot. Ugh. Hard. All right. Well, I think we'll go over to BitLife show today, since he seems to be the fitness category is pretty much just dead. Like the only two people that I actually like know. Wait, we got Christoph. Is Christoph in here too?
Well, I gotta go to the tiny room. Have a blessed day.
Do not see Christoph. He actually working out. Dun, dun, dun. Christoph working out? I don't know. I don't know if he's working out or not. Anyway, we're gonna go. We'll go to BitLife though. I had already decided. Alrighty, guys. Everybody, have a great day. We're gonna raid BitLife and see what he's got going on today. Other than that, guys, I am out of here. I will be on probably. I'm just gonna go ahead and say like around 10 o'clock-ish or so, and then marathon is gonna be around 11. Him and his wife. So we'll kind of just hang out, and maybe wait for him to get on board with us, and then we'll do our legs. We got legs this afternoon, so it should be fun.